Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. How are we doing? How are we doing? Let me adjust this better. There we go. I think that should be okay. Can you guys hear me just fine? Yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes. No, yes. Yes, 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 yep, 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 okay. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. We're dead on the screen. Ah. Yes. OBS. Keep forgetting about that. I don't know how I keep forgetting even though I stream every single day. Ah, there we go. You guys are back. How's your voice? Doing a lot better than before. Yes. And I'm almost done with my recordings. For now. I came to say hi as per your live tweet. It seems that it has worked then. But you would have been here without it, so. Why did you stop being a vampire? I never stopped being a vampire. I am the man vampire. Happy Star Wars Day, right? May the moonlight guide you to where you need to be. We're camping before you tweet it. Yes. The manpire. But that sounds terrible, though. It sounds terrible to say the manpire. I get it now because it's May. Exactly. Yes, today is May. I don't know how to feel about vampires. It sounds horrible. It sounds terrible. We don't say that here. More vampire than a man, but more troll than a vampire. That reminds me of man spider. It's more spider than man. Is tomorrow still May though? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. It'll be a surprise if it's still May. What's next? June? Okay, but that's an overused meme. I'm here for man. Thank you, Elias Delborn. Elias. Have you made any recent experiments? Anything new that we don't know about? It's overused when I use it. Yes. In general. Anyways, what's next? June? Where are you going with this? I'm just asking him. I haven't talked to Ellie in like weeks. Not really, but I've been wanting to experiment on you. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy. Is this a hint? Yes, a hint to what? Will you volunteer for Lucy? I think he would be the experiment. Listen, I would get my doctorate for Elias. I'll become a doctor just for him. This is more drama than Tomodachi Life. To cure him? He doesn't need to be cured. What does he have? Are you certified? I will be. How's Tomodachi Elias? In love with Lilo. Yes. Pretty lore accurate. But yeah, Elias is planning a collab and I will be there. I don't know when it is yet, but I will be there. He personally invited me. He paid me 10 lunas. He was like, dude, do you want to join a collab? And I'm like, it's gonna cost you something. And then he just passed me 10 bucks and I was like, oh, sure. You're not worth 10 lunas? No, I'm worth more, but it's Elias. I can't say no. Especially when he just, you know, when he says it like that with his voice. You can't say no. We'll give you 15? What do you mean? I'm here every single day for free. Can we outbid him and offer you more than 10? Lucy would do anything for money. Listen, we live in an economy. You can't blame me for that. And I wouldn't do anything, okay? Only things I choose to. And I'm moving soon. You know how expensive moving is? And I'm not moving because I want to move. It's because I have to move. So, gotta cut me some slack. Moving is expensive. Just walk. Just stay put. Just don't move, forehead. You also have your JP trip. Exactly. Yes. I need to use those 2 or 3 months to save up money. iSoup incoming. Okay, not that bad. Okay, not that bad. I gotta make sure that while I'm in Japan, I don't go out and eat all the time. It's gonna be hard, but I gotta do the same thing I do here. Just cook for myself. No Pokemon cards? No Pokemon cards. No. I've been sneezing so much, Jesus. I might have to vacuum. It might be some dust. I haven't vacuumed in like, well, since I came back from my trip. I haven't vacuumed. So it might be dust. You're getting sick? No, I'm good. I'm the best I could be. That's a lie, but I am good. There goes my Baruda hand cam hopes. Wait, why? I just gotta get a new camera. It's okay. There'll be a stream. There'll be a stream to do where I don't know. I do something and we'll do like some kind of like funds for like getting the camera and some other things that I need.
Alright, here is my bid for you. Just kidding, it's just my MLC positive message. We are very proud of you, Lucy. Man or vampire, we are happy to have you in our lives. You give us a reason to keep on going. Red heart emoji, red heart emoji.
Thank you for the 15 lunas. Thank you, Tori. Thank you. What if an origami stream? No. I was thinking more something along the lines of karaoke roulette or something like that. Yeah. We'll do something. Something. It'll have a nice spin. Get it? But it'll be like kind of like with a goal in mind, which would be like to just like, I don't know, like save some money for stuff that I will need, probably. But we'll see, we'll see. There's nothing set in stone. I have to plan, I have to get it approved from Amazon. So yeah. How does that work? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It would have to be JP songs. No, it can be English songs too. But it'll be unarchived. Yeah, I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it because obviously I don't know if it'll be enough. I don't know if it'll be enough, and I don't want to do too low because obviously I can't sing 100 songs, for example, right? So we gotta think about it. We gotta think about it. It's not this. That's just like a thought. That's just a thought. I was like, okay, we might do something like this, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, I don't want to like kill my voice, and I can't sing 100 songs. So we'll see. I gotta think about the logistics behind it. Are we paying Supas to hear them? Not really. No, it's more like to choose. If that makes sense. Well, quote unquote choose. I'll have a list of songs ready. Does that make sense? And then you spin the wheel to like get one at random. Does that make sense? Kind of like that. Something like that. Yeah. Lucy's biggest money-making stream ever that lasts for 6 hours all singing. Nah, I don't think I would sing for that long. I don't think it's possible. So we'll see. It's like basically playing gacha if you think about it. It's like basically yeah, it's like doing gacha. To get your favorite song. But it's a fun way to like, you know, interact, I guess. I've never done that. And it's all for a greater cause, and that greater cause is for me to finally get a bed frame. Finally, I won't sleep on the floor. Comes back to gambling addiction. Gacha karaoke. That's yeah, I guess that's a way to put it. Gacha karaoke. From a male living space to a manpire living space. Sounds about right. Yes. But yeah, we'll see, because again, that might be a very difficult thing to do. Karaoke, yeah, karaoke. Bedframe ID karaoke. I think to get an ID, it's technically free, almost. So no, not doing that. Plus, I can't get an ID while I'm in Japan, so it's gonna have to be for another time.
Early funds towards that dream of getting off the floor. Reach for the moon, Lucy.
But also, yes, thank you, Barry. Thank you for the super. But also, yes, you don't have to feel obligated to like wait for that stream, because like literally, like this is the only thing I do, right? I don't have like another job outside of this. So like everything I do and I get is like I use it towards moving and like making the streams better and buying equipment. Like that's how I bought my new mic, right? So all the new covers that you'll see, all the original song, they're all recorded with a new mic, and it was thanks to you for letting me, or you know, allowing me to be able to afford the mic. All those Tomodachi streams have been because you guys you know, gave me so that I can buy a Switch. So basically it's all thanks to you. Don't delay it. No, don't say it like, I don't say it like that. I'm just clarifying that it's because of you, because I don't do, this is all I do. I don't do anything else, right? There's nothing else I do outside of streaming and making music,
My
right?
hand slipped and e-dropped with Flamifan, sorry.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you for the super. Let me read the supers before I can't read them anymore. Honey, thank you for the rose. Honey, thank you for the kitty. Honey, thank you for the ice cream. Kid, thank you for the hearts. Kid, thank you for the kitty. Shin, thank you for the rose. Mocha, thank you for the super. I made chocolate cupcakes today. Take one while it's fresh. This is chocolate. That looks like vanilla. That looks like vanilla. But I'll think it's chocolate, just because you said it. Toriboki, thank you for the 24 moons. Happy 2 years. Here's to making more memories with the Lunaris. And you too, I guess. Me too, I guess? Hi, Lucy. I just joined. Hi. I just started. Also, just to let you guys know, I've been so like, how do you say? I haven't had a management meeting in like 2 weeks, and I don't get one until next week. I'm over here just waiting like Berms for anything. Golden week, man. Golden week. Lucy needs to do a roast stream. Donate to him and he'll roast you. No, anyone, just me. What the hell? It's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Mocha B, thank you for the super. Should I take back Lucy's chocolate cupcake? Maybe you should put some chocolate in it. Some sprinkles, like chocolate sprinkles. I don't even know how to roast people. Like, I can only roast, like, the boys, you know? I just don't know how to roast people. 19, thank you for the super. Hi, Lucy and Lunaris. May this week treat you well because you all deserve it. And if it doesn't, you can always treat yourself for your effort or even just because you exist. Never forget that, okay? Wah! Such nice messages. Such nice messages. You just roasted me for using an overused joke. That's not roasting. That is not roasting. Also, Lunomi's roast is just named Lunomi's roast. But it's not because I roast. It's because I'm just honest. I'm not like purposely just like roasting somebody. You always thought Lunomi's roast was actually roasting? Not really. Sugar Indie, thank you for the 25 moons. Thank you. 25 moons with Soblings and our only vampire. I did some baking before stream for my mom's birthday. Thankfully, she loves Star Wars. Oh my god, what a perfect day. What a perfect day. Happy birthday to your mom. Maybe be like roasted sometimes. Maybe we like to be roasted sometimes until medium rare, please. Medium rare. Do you like Star Wars? I used to be a bigger fan of Star Wars. But I kind of lost the plot around I think it was The Last Jedi. I think after that I kind of like lost the plot and like stopped watching Star Wars. But I really like the first 3 movies. And I feel like that's like most people that are not like way too much into Star Wars. Like it's the first 3 movies. There's been a lot of movies. There's been movies, shows, cartoons, animations. There's been a lot of things. I just haven't like really followed them. Sweet Tori, thank you for the super. Choose your poison. You can roast us or compliment us. I think complimenting is a lot easier. You never seen the 70s Star Wars? We're talking about the Clone Wars, the Jedi's, what was it? Jedi's Strike Back or something. I forgot the names. We're talking about those movies, right? They're pretty good. For their time, they're pretty good. It's like Back to the Future and Back to the Past. Back to the Future, Back to the Past, Back to the Future. The trilogy. The trilogy. Those are really good movies. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back. There you go, The Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. Yes, I'm a nerd. Exactly. Yes. One to 3, 4 to 6, and 7 to 9 are old trilogies. Yeah, but I'd said the original trilogy. Like the first one. I think roasting is a funny in a funny way seems easier for Lucy than complimenting in a sincere way. I mean, it's just like roasting to me just comes naturally if it's something like funny, I guess. But like I can't do it on command. I can't do it on command. How many movies are there? A lot. Too many. It's like Harry Potter. Too many movies. You already do it naturally, right? But it's not on command. We're talking about a stream, like a stream where it's like just me roasting. I can't do that. I just can't do it on command. At least Harry Potter doesn't have like multiple shows or spin-offs like Star Wars has. Who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them that Harry Potter actually does have multiple shows and spin-offs? Who's gonna tell them? Welp. That's like saying, thank God Pokemon doesn't have that many shows and spin-offs. There you go. I just roasted. See? What was your favorite movie, series, saga growing up? Saint Seiya. I think it's probably one of the best. One of the best. Next to Dragon Ball. Super extense. He's from another time. I got into Saint Seiya because my mom used to like Saint Seiya. So like when I was just a little baby, I was just watching that, and then I just grew up watching it. Yeah, but unfortunately Saint Seiya, like, you can't find it anywhere. And the remake is just not the same. Lost Media, yeah, they should just do another remake. They did a remake for Ranma, so and for Kenshin, right? But like they didn't do one for Saint Seiya. Did you see the live action movie for Saint Seiya? No, I haven't. Time to do a remake of the remake. No, just do a remake of the original. I know none of these, and I'm not even that young. If you are able to ever watch Saint Seiya, please do. It's really good. It's very old. It's a very old anime, but it's really good. I think Saint Seiya is still ongoing though. I'm not sure, but I kind of lost it at some point. Is it long? Not sure, to be honest. Let me see. It's like 100-something episodes. 114 episodes. For like the original Saint Seiya. It's just your typical... Well, not your typical... Okay, no. Saint Seiya is a little bit different because Saint Seiya is like... It's like your typical shonen mixed up with some drama. It's really good. Saint Seiya is Caballeros del Zodiaco. Yes. Drama in what way? Well, you would have to watch. It's a lot of drama, and it's very dramatic. It's very dramatic. Like nowadays you don't see anime like that. Like nowadays anime is like aura farming, like, oh yeah, I'm overpowered, you know, freaking Goku, right? But that anime is like super drama. It's like super drama, yeah, dramatic and shonen, of course. Sailor Moon is what, 197 episodes? No, wait, Saint Seiya is more. No, Saint Seiya is less. The original Saint Seiya is less before they continue the story after, I think, the Poseidon arc. I don't know which one's the last one for the original Saint Seiya. Oh yeah, the opening for Saint Seiya is really good. I don't know it. I don't know the opening in Japanese, unfortunately, or I would sing it. I know the Spanish version, but I can't sing it. I already asked Mane-san a long time ago if I could just like use the Spanish lyrics for different openings, and they said no. But I would probably have to ask again. There's a Spanish version. There's a Spanish version for like every anime except I think there's one that I know. There's one that I know that does not have a Spanish version because, to be fair, no, actually there's two. I think. Wait. I think Braveheart does not have a Spanish version. In the Spanish anime for Digimon, when they evolve, I think they use a Japanese version in the background. I think. Another one is let me see, what was it again? Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah, Rurouni Kenshin. They never use they only use the Japanese openings for it. Yeah. There is no other version. They just wanted to stay true to the Japanese version. Yeah. Yeah, even in Spanish, the opening is in Japanese. How do you remember this? Because I used to watch it a lot. I used to watch them a lot. And I think nowadays, they tend to use the Japanese version in openings for a lot of anime. Did they use Japanese Braveheart? They use a Japanese version. The English version is a chuppelganger. If you ever watch Digimon, listen, it's iconic for Americans, okay? It's iconic for Americans, but like, if you compare it to the Japanese and the Spanish version, because the Spanish version uses the Japanese, but English, it's straight up just chuppelganger. I think it's something like, frick, I don't remember. I don't remember what the one they use. They don't use Braveheart. First of all, they don't use Braveheart, and they don't use Butterfly for the opening. So like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me see. Right. This is iconic for like people that grew up with this. This is supposed to be Braveheart, or at least the replacement for Braveheart in English. Right, but you got to think about this though. When you're a kid and you grow up with this, and this is it your whole life, this becomes like nostalgic at some point, right? But then you realize that you've missed out on so much when you realize that the Japanese theme for evolution is so good, right? Wait, that's not the one. That's we're talking about freaking Braveheart. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's so good. That's Butterfly. Yeah, that's Butterfly. But still, I mean, even the theme. No, I think this is also the theme for the opening in English. Hold up. I think they got a little lazy with it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, they got a little lazy with it, yeah. It is the same one, yeah. But no, they loved doing that, by the way. They loved doing that. You know, repeating the name of the anime. Digimon, Digital Monsters, right? Now, let me show you. They love doing that. You know Chala Het Chala? That is a iconic opening of Dragon Ball Z. It also has a Spanish version. However, what the English dub replaced it with was this. Dragon. Dragon Ball Z, yeah. Right, and then you grow up with this, and then when you're an adult or like you're old enough, you realize that you missed out on Chala Het Chala. Have you heard the 4Kids One Piece opening? It's actually kind of fire. Oh, you mean the rap one? I think that's the only one that I'm like, okay, this is a good change. And they did the same thing for Spanish. They actually translated the English one instead. There's only a few chances, a few instances where the dub opening was on par with the I guess you would say that the original, but it was not quite the same. And one of them is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX had different opening in Japanese, obviously, in English one, but the English one was good. Like this time around, the English one was good. Can you write yourself a 90s style anime opening and play it as your loading screen every streamed? If I can find something, maybe. I don't even remember if there's a Spanish version for the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I don't think so, huh? Or maybe there is. No. Is there? No. I found a video that says Yu-Gi-Oh! GX opening Latino, right? And then I listen to it and it's in English, right? And then I go to the comments and somebody says, this Latin American dub sounds kind of weird. It even sounds like English. The Latin American Spanish is so cool that you can even hear it's in English. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, it's because there's no Spanish version. They forgot to turn on the Spanish. I love reading comments, me too. Those are my favorite things. That's why you should all comment under my VODs, because somebody will read them. And it'll change their day. Yeah, some didn't have a Spanish version. Anyways, yeah, so I wanted to talk today. Well, not really much because I have not much information about it, but as you can see, we are going to be appearing at Offkai. Yes, another convention in the West. Yes, Offkai. Mm-hmm. Are you excited? Well, I'm excited that it's something different once again. But then again, it's been quite a while since we've been to what is it, California? It's been a while. Second convention this year? Yup. Fourth time in Cali, I guess so, but it's been a while. It's been like since last year. I thought it was in a completely different area. I think it is in a different area, yes, but it's our first time in Offkai too. Why do I have to sacrifice to be reborn as a Californian? I know, it's like everything just happens there. Yeah, I hope that whoever can go, I hope that we can go and have a nice meet and greet, a nice talk. There might be merch. I have no confirmation of this, but you guys know that every time there's been a convention, there's been merch, so I don't know. There might be merch. I don't know what merch. So, possible. I can't confirm anything. This is just me speculating because I don't know nothing. Like I said, I haven't been able to talk to Monisons for a while, so I don't know anything. But we were just like told, oh yeah, like literally in the middle of the week, we were like, oh yeah, you guys are gonna be at Offkai, and I'm like, oh, okay. You heard that it's lottery system for meet and greets? That sucks. If that's the case, that sucks. Yeah, if that's the case, that really sucks. I'm not a big fan of those, to be honest. Especially considering like there's probably not enough people. There's probably not enough people to like run a lottery, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. Like I've never seen Offkai before, so I wouldn't know. Was that the message you received while you were playing Too Much Life? No, it was another one. There's gonna be an announcement later today, not during my stream. But it's nothing bad. But it's something. It's something I can't talk about yet. And not at all, actually, in general. I literally can't talk about it and don't want to talk about it either. Just a heads up to the Lunaris, I guess. Just like, don't be alarmed or anything like that when you see it. Just read it throughout and it's gonna be okay. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry. They ran the lottery for meet and greets a few years ago at ASEN, and the photos from that year, the line wrapped around the outside of the hotel. Damn. What I will say though about the announcement later is that, well, I just can't say anything. I just literally can't say anything. But I can't tell you everything's gonna be okay. At least I can tell you that for us, it's gonna be okay. Does the announcement only affect Lunaris? No. I can't tell you. I can't talk about it. I literally cannot talk about it. But like, I'm just giving you a heads up that like, for us, it'll be okay. But I know that there's like maybe some stage lights that might not take it as well for other reasons. I thought it's a golden week. I think this is scheduled. Yeah, I think this is scheduled. Are you gonna do another meet and greet advice stream? Probably, yeah. I'll be in Japan at the time. Probably. Because when is this con? Like, is it in July? If it's in July, I'm probably already in Japan. July, yes. Yes. Okay. That's fine then. But yeah, I just said this because I'm not going to be live when that like schedule post comes out, but I know it's going to look like a little bit like, I don't know. I guess like if you don't read it correctly, it might set up some alarms, but trust me, we're fine. We're okay. We're fine. On the FSB account? No, FSB account, yeah. Yes, but I know that a lot of people like might like struggle a little bit understanding sometimes because I get that too sometimes. Like I read something and I'm like, oh, what does this mean? Right? And it just happens. Like sometimes comprehension can be a little bit difficult, right? So yeah, it's gonna be okay. Yep. If anything, it just probably like, I can just tell you that it's just going to be a lot better for us for the coming, I guess, years. Who knows? Any announcement, no matter how clear, will always have interpretations and assumptions. It's Twitter. I guess so, yes. Ed, nothing for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Yes, you also have to remember something that I told you all. I'm not going to say exactly what, but when you read the announcement, you will have to remember what I've talked about in the past. There's a very specific thing that I talked about, and I talked about this when a lot of people like asked about it. I've mentioned it. I've mentioned it before. Yes, I wish I could talk about it. Unfortunately, I can't until the post, and even after, I do not want to speak about it because it's not my place. All I can say is that it'll be fine, and you know, it'll be possibly even better for us. But that might be a little selfish. Sending my huggies to everyone in advance in case anyone needs it. Yes. Us Lunaris or Avalites? No, I mean as the talents. Like it's just like, you know, I wish I could talk about it, but it's like better as in like we will probably just have a wider range of support, right, than we have right now. If that makes sense. So it's like it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but for some people it just might be a little bit, you know, like hard to process. The announcement's gonna be today? Yes. And like, I wish I could be here to reassure you that it's okay, because like I said, even though the message is very clear, I know a lot of people might think like, oh, right? But no, it's not it's okay. We're all fine. We're all okay. And there's going to be a lot of things to look forward to, too. Can you hold our hands? Yes. It'll be just fine. Do I need to worry for my ESL debuff? No! It's okay. You can take your time in reading the announcement. If you can, I want to ask something. Is it a G-word announcement? No. I take that back. No. No, I can't say anything. No, I can't say anything. I don't want to lie. I just can't say. I literally know nothing other than there's gonna be an announcement. What that mean? That I literally just can't answer that. How's your coffee? It was good today. Did you guys finally drive Diamante to the brink? Is she retiring? Yeah, she wants to punch me because I didn't know or understand how to differentiate 12 p.m. JST from 12 a.m. JST. But like, am I wrong though? Because like, it's so difficult as a person living in EDT. Like, how the frick dude, it's so confusing. 12 p.m. JST and 12 a.m. GST it's like the worst time ever. Like, what is that, the next day or the day before? Like, yes, I understand that it's AM or PM. Isn't it easy just reverse your time zone? No, it's not that easy. Like, on first glance, unless you memorize it, yes, but on first glance, if it's 11 a.m. EDT, what time is it in Japan? $12 a.m., right? Surely, that makes sense, right? Right? But then what fucks you up is the fact that you're like, wait, but it's 11 a.m. right now. So how is it at 12 a.m. in Japan? Right? Then again, you do the same thing backwards. It's 11 p.m. What time is it in Japan? 12 p.m. But why? Just use a time zone converter. I'm too lazy for that. Are you complaining about the concept of time zones? I'm complaining about 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. in time zones. Like, why is that a thing? Because like 12 p.m. is the point where you change from a.m. to p.m. I guess it's not a problem if people just use a 24-hour clock. But like, nobody does that. Nobody does that, so... I use it half the time. Well, my managers use PM, AM, so... I have to use PM, AM. You use 24 hours because of your work. Your brother uses the 0000 clock thingy. What the hell is that? Is there a third system? There's a third thing? Yeah, you're right. It's the one where you use the wind and shadow and the location of the sun. Yeah, I get that one, yeah. That one's easy. Until it becomes nighttime. Then that's when you're fucked. My clock on screen is also 24 hours? Right, but that's not for me. I don't look at that. You guys know I don't look at that. That's for you. That's for clippers. For people that want to do clips. It makes it easier for you. You have a sundial in your pocket? A sundial? I should have one. I love those things. Now that I think about it, I kind of like very, very old artifacts like sundials, compass, hourglass. Well, hourglass is not... It kind of is like an old artifact. An antique. I don't know why I feel like very, very attracted to like very old artifacts or like antiquities, if that's even a word. I just think they're very cool. I'm just very curious. It's just really nice to have them just like for display. I like clocks, like the how do you call those again? I like the clocks that are like, they're not wall mount clocks. They're like little closets. I don't know what the name of those grandfather clocks. Right, maybe. Yes. Grandfather clock. Yeah. Were you the kid on the internet back then that would be like, I was born in the wrong generation because old contraptions were really cool? Not really, but I do think that old contraptions are pretty cool. I was watching a past VOD and you mentioned how you asked somebody how long does an hourglass go for. Yes, I did. And that was very embarrassing because I still couldn't understand it. I was like, how long does an hourglass? I forgot how to say hourglass in Spanish, actually. Gicanguras. Yeah, surely that's Spanish. Reloj de arena. Yeah, okay. That makes sense why I was like, how long is an hourglass? Because I didn't process. Because the word in Spanish is just sand clock. It's literally just sand clock. So like, there's no hour in it, right? So like, when I said hourglass, I didn't process that the word has hour in it. Caballeros at hourglass. Okay, buddy. Okay. In Japanese is sand clock. Sunadoke. Sunadoke. Sunadoke? Sunadoke. Okay. Interesting. So it's English that made it hourglass because they were like, you know what? I don't want to think how long it takes, so let's just call it hourglass because it's more simple. It tells you how long it goes for. Hour. Inside a glass. It's always the English people, dude. I know. I wonder if it's the same in British. It is hourglass. What is he on, bro? I don't know. Sometimes British like have different words. Like they don't call cookies cookies, they call them biscuits, right? So you'd never know. Maybe they did have a different name for hourglass. It's like chips and fries, exactly, yeah. Did you just say agua glass? Yeah, because that's what it said. I was trying to like, I checked it and it said agua, like hourglass. That's how it says the pronunciation was. It's not hourglass, it's hourglass. Yeah, that's exactly what it said. Also, this is something that has been in my mind forever, but like, why do Americans pronounce herb when it's clearly herb, right? Herbs, not herbs, it's herbs, right? That makes sense. Can I just say herbs from now on? The H is silent. Well, it can stay silent if it wants to. I'll pronounce herbs without being judged. It's not just Americans. It is. It is. So you're gonna pronounce Hauer? No, but that's different though. That's different. We say oust and ohm. That reminds me of that one TikTok where they're like, do not say the T in little. Do not pronounce the T. And then someone like, oh, A-O. That's so funny. Oh, A-O. How do British people say Lucien Lunaris? Like that, just Lucien Lunaris. Lucy hates OAOs. Potato. Okay, but that one makes a lot more sense. Potato. Potato. Lucien Lunaris. Sounds like freaking Tomodachi language. Lucien. Oh, right. Maybe they would say Lucien instead of Lucien. But my name is Lucien. Like, it's pronounced Lucien, not Lucien. A lot of people do pronounce or say Lucien. Staring at Shoto, Usan, and Leo. I think the couple pronounces it right? Can somebody go back to the VOD? I think the couple says Lucien. Right? Or am I getting this wrong? Oh yeah, Mary too. Mary also says Lucien, but he says it so like strong. Lucien. Lucien. Reminds me of someone pronouncing it as lotion. Okay, but that was on purpose though. Like, I'm talking, these people say it as like they think that's the way, but I'm like, I'm not gonna correct them. It's like, it's okay. Hey, Rusko and Ruskals. Ruskals. Hello, Ruskals. How's it going? Welcome on in, everyone. We're just talking about mispronouncing names. You know, the typical Roscoe Graves thing. Right, because that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Ruskals, right? Because it's from pals and Ruscals, right? Ruskals. So that makes sense. Sweet Tori, thank you for the 1 gifted. Thank you. Barry, thank you for the 5 gifted. Rah! So how's it going? How is back and forth? Thanks for the gifted. Thank you. What were you guys talking about? Was there anything to note? Give me one thing that you remember from that stream. Let's see if you were paying attention. Pop quiz. Taco, thank you for the 1 gifted. Kizito, thank you for the 1 gifted. Roscoe geeked out over Star Wars. He showed off his lightsaber. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Roscoe be doing that on stream? Make you think of the one gifted. That sounds so crazy just saying that he showed off his lightsaber. Chad, thank you for the one gifted. It's raining green. Grab your memberships. We can now hear callers. Wrong lightsaber is crazy. Mokopi, thank you for the one gifted. Thank you. I don't know if you guys remember that one post that I edited. Roscoe posted his picture. No, it was a video of his lightsaber, right? And then I edited it and I added his face in it. Mafia Gravity, thank you for the super. Hey Lucy, it's my birthday today. My fam surprisingly gifted me a Switch 2. Anyways, I'll share my cake with you. It's tiramisu. Oh my god. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mafia Gravity. Happy birthday to you. Woo! You know what time it is. It's Tomodachi Lifetime. And Pokemon Champions because it's free. Yes, it's free. And Pokepia time too. That's true. We got 3 good games on the Switch right now. Three. Well, actually, there's more, but like, you know, 3 new games. Horacia, thank you for the one gifted. Thank you. Strawberry Flower, thank you for the one gifted. Holy frick, it's great. It's actually graining. It's graining. I'm addicted to champions and it's disgusting. I told you. It's fun. Listen, I've been rolling every single day to get one Alcremie. I will make an Alcremie team. Cujo, thank you for the 25 moons. Thank you. What's your input on hard shell tacos? They shouldn't exist. That's all I'm saying. They shouldn't exist. They're a disgrace to the taco legacy. Tacos can't be hard. They shouldn't. Hot shell tacos are yummy. Somebody ban that person. Somebody ban that person right now. Might as well just eat cereal. Crunchy tacos. Just get a crunchy quesadilla. It's fine. Crunchy quesadilla, exactly. Yes. Tacos dorados. Still not the same. It's still not the same. Hard shell tacos are just straight up like, it's like Doritos. It's like Doritos. Dorito shell. Even tacos dorados, they're not like that. What's wrong with hard shell tacos is that a lot of people don't understand that that's technically just like, it's like I don't know how to explain it. I need to find like a right example. It's like, I need to find the right example. It's a brand thing. It's like people thinking that those are tacos when, because it has the same name as the tacos, but it's not. I guess it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Can we come to a middle point? It's like sushi here. I guess so, but to be fair, okay, to be fair, like, they do have a different name in America. Like, sushi, you call them sushi because that's what you know them for, but they're called California rolls, right? Like, they're like the California roll style, right? So, like, it's a little bit different, but you call it sushi. They're rolls. They're rolls, right? So it's a little bit different. While I agree that I prefer the Japanese sushi, it's a little bit different. The filling is different. Yeah, I mean the same way for like American tacos. Right? It's because they have the same name. That's the thing. Like, some people think like, oh, these are tacos, but like, technically they're American tacos. They're not tacos. Tacos are Mexican. The pain when I see sushi bake on my timeline. Oh wait, I saw so there's like this one thing. I forgot what it was, which place it was. What was the name? Frick. What are the names of the conveyor belt sushi places in Japan? There's Kura Sushi, there's Sushiro, there's another one. I forgot. There's more, but there's another one that I'm missing here. Somebody help! Help! Kaiten? No. Genki? No. No, there's another one. You only know Kura Sushi. Hama Sushi. Yeah, Hama Sushi. There you go. Thank you. Hama Sushi. Okay. So when I went to conveyor belt sushi for the first time, I remember the first time was I went with Usan and with Yumane at the time. And I got to experience the conveyor belt sushi, and I remember Usan telling me to not order the meat stuff because it was like I guess it was like not good, quote unquote, right? So I didn't do it. However, the next time that I went with Altus, I was curious because I'm curious. I'm like, I want to know if it really isn't that good. So I went to Hama Sushi, right? We went to Hama Sushi, and I got the meat. I think it was just meat and mayo on rice, right? It's just like a little sushi, but it's meat. And I tried it, and I was like, whoa, this is really good. This is really good. And every time we went back, I would just always get that one, because it's really good. It was really good. It was really good. I like how you're not afraid to try new things. Right. Like, the thing is, like, I'll listen if somebody tells me it's bad, but like when I'm not with them, I'll just do it because I'm just like, I'm curious now. Like, what do you mean it's not good? Is it seared mayo beef? I think so, yes. I think so. I think that's the one. It was really good. Did you go to the one where you gacha for prizes with your plates? Yeah. No, wait. We went to, I think that's Sushiro, no? I know me, now you, Malem, Roscoe, Cass? Altos and Riser? We all went to Sushiro, and we won some prizes from the gacha. Like, but there's like a big screen that had like a game video, like little mini games, and then we were just playing the mini games, and then we just won the prize like a couple times. Like I think it's every time you spend a certain amount of money, you just get to gacha for free. Not gacha, but like play a mini game, which is technically gacha. And then we just won every time. Who kept the prices? I don't remember. I think Nayu and Malum probably. Like a claw machine? No. It's like a mini game on a screen. Like it's a big screen that's like right next to your table. And then it's like a mini game. Like you just play the mini game. It's like a fishing game. Some of them are different, but yeah, like it's just like you tap basically. It was really fun though. Really nice experience. Feh. Indeed. Yes. Sounds fun while you wait for food. Yeah. If you lose, you don't get prize, or it decide about value the prices. It's always the same thing, I think. That's why we figured out, because we won it like 3 or 4 times, and it was always the same item. Yeah, but the thing is, like, every time I've been to Sushiro, I've never seen that. So that was like, maybe it was the Sushiro that we went to that time that had it. Yeah, nowadays it's just really hard to get into Sushiro. It's always full. I remember like back like maybe 2024. No. 2025. Like around summer. It was a lot easier. Like we didn't really have to like book that many things. But now like this past December that we went to Japan, everything is full. Like you can't get into Sushiro for like 3 or 4 hours. You have to be in line waitlist for like so long, unless you like, I don't know, you get lucky. It's crazy. I feel like it's just getting very overcrowded in Japan. Maybe this summer will be easy again. Well, summer is a very popular time for Japan, no? Summer and winter and spring. I feel like all the time is just very popular in Japan. And unfortunately, I don't think that'll ever die out. Well, I say unfortunately as in like, well, it's really cool. It's like, it's very like, popular and like, you know, there's a lot of people enjoying, but it's like, unfortunately as in like, unfortunately there will always be waitlists. Right? It won't. There is really hard when you find a place where you can just walk in anymore. I remember it was really easy the first time I went to Japan with Avalon in 2023. It was so, like, everything was so easy. I think because it was just, like, straight out of COVID, like, not many people were going to Japan yet, and everything was, like, so less crowded. What's your favorite time to visit then? Probably winter. I just really like the winter in there. Must be nice to have 4 seasons. I don't like all 4 seasons, unfortunately. No, almost anything requires reservation. Yeah, because it's crowded. It's crowded every day. The winter is colder than your place. I wouldn't say colder. I would say different because it's a lot more humid. Have you ever been to Japan during cherry blossom season? Never. Never. I don't even know if I'll ever be able to. Because, like, usually we go, like, around, like, summer/December. Right? So we never get the chance to, like, be around spring. Unfortunately. So, yeah. And that's the only times that we go to Japan. Usually. If we go. Spring is the best season, though. I've experienced, like, a lot of rain. Like, heavy rain. I've experienced the hot summer, the peak of hot summer. I've experienced a not so peak of hot summer. I've experienced winter. No snow yet. I've experienced earthquakes. So I've experienced a lot in Japan already. Cherry Blossom viewing BP with real immersion, please, please, please. He has so much experience now, and that's not, that's like, how do you call it? Like, that's just the cherry on top. There's so much more to see in Japan, and I've only like took a bite of the cherry on top. He experienced everything but Daiso. True. Can you imagine that I've actually been to a Daiso and I just didn't realize it was Daiso? I doubt it. I would have known. I feel like I would have known. Next trip, Daiso. Yeah, next trip. Living inside Daiso for 3 months. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you. Wait, I don't know if I should tell you. Hold on. Let me check. Okay, I can tell you, yes. I went to Daiso. I went to Daiso. But it's not the Daiso you think. It's not the Japanese Daiso. But I did go to Daiso. So you were lying? No, I wasn't lying. I went to Daiso during my last trip. There's a Daiso in Primaterra, yes. He changed the topic. No, this is on the same topic. Yeah. Did you see Oshikatsu? No. Which made me realize that that might just be like either a Japanese only thing or maybe like an Asian Daiso thing and not an American Daiso, Primateran Daiso, I mean. Because there was nothing that you think is anime in there. It was quite similar to a Five Below if you want to think about it like that. The prices though, they did have like some Japanese items, so the prices of some things were listed as yen, but the conversion was not fair at all. Is that anything that's like 200 yen or below, you have to pay like, I think it's like $4 or $5. Like everything that has listed the price as like under this, there's like something out there that you can probably find. It's just overly expensive Daiso. What is a Daiso? It's just a store. Yeah, it's normal for the type of Daiso, yeah. Did it just have normal stuff like Miniso? No, it didn't. It had more like utility things, rather. Miniso has some utility things, but also plushies and all that. No. It was just like utility things, school stuff, and some of them were like cartoon, maybe even some anime themed stuff, but like no toys, no like oshikatsu stuff. You know, just more like normie stuff. Which reminds me, when I was hanging out with Bear, this is like back then, we went to like a really nice store where I found some, they sold like some really nice like kombini items, which was interesting because I never seen that before. And there was there is like that one. There are like many drinks and snacks that you can find in, you know, in Japan very commonly. And there was Pocari Sweat as well. And I was like, what? You can find Pocari Sweat here? And to be fair, it wasn't that expensive to think about. Like, I would think that Pocari Sweat would be like extremely expensive, like $5 or something like that for a Pocari Sweat. That's like at most like 160 something yen, right? I don't know how much it was, to be honest, in Japan, but like it was only like $2 for a Pocari Sweat. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cheap. And the big one was $3. I'm like, well, that's pretty cheap. MJ, thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Is that where you found the Meiji chocolate? No, that's a different place. For the Meiji chocolate, I went to a different place, like more like I found it at an Asian supermarket. You can check out other 100 yen stores other than Daiso when you're in Japan next time. I'll see. I've actually always wanted to go to one, but I've never like, I'm like, why? Because I didn't know they would like sell things that I would like. So now I'm curious. Did Primatera also have Don Quixote Donkey? No. Don Quixote isn't Donkey like just a Japanese thing? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me. But yeah, I think Don Quixote is a Japanese thing only, right? There's Donkey here and in most SCA countries. Okay, that's really cool then. Is Don Quixote similar to Daiso? Well, I've never been to a Japanese Daiso, so I don't know. But if you compare it to like, what can you compare Don Quixote to in America? Target? No, like a cheaper Target. Like a cheaper Target. Like a bigger, cheaper Target. Donkey to Costco? Nah, not even close. The dollar store? Nah. No, the dollar store does not sell as much as Donkey does. Target is not cheap. That's why I said a cheaper Target. Walmart? No. When I think of Walmart, yeah, Walmart has like a lot of things, but when I think of Walmart, I think of like a supermarket that sells some utility stuff and maybe clothes. Target, when I think of Target, I think of a store that just happens to have some food in it. It kind of has everything. Right. Costco? No. Costco is different. Costco is membership, and also you can buy on bulks, right? What's on the 6th floor? You should go and check it out. Is it the 6th floor? I thought it was the 5th or 4th. I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't go there that often. You should ask Roscoe. Kind of like a Dollar General, but better in quality. No, I mean, unless you have a massive Dollar General, maybe, but Donkey is like 10 times bigger than a Dollar General. Why would Roscoe know? Because he always goes there. You're not Target pilled enough for this joke? Well, me neither, but if you think about it, Target is like, it's got everything. It is expensive in a sense, but it's got pretty much everything you can think of. So it's kind of like that, but like, I guess like a bigger and cheaper. It's that kind of floor. I don't know. You should go check it out. I feel like I'm missing some context here. It's okay, you're not missing much. I'm confused. It's better if you stay confused. Trust me. You check it out and report to us. No, I already been there. What rank are you in Champions? I think Ultra 3. I haven't really played much rank. Ultra 3, yeah, that's not that high. What's the highest rank? Master? Ultra is right before Master. He's master balling. Not yet, not yet. I don't even know if I will get there because I don't have much time to play. And there's only like, what, 7 days left until the season ends. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it. That's super good. I would say that Ultra is like competitive enough. Like people make a lot of mistakes, but it's competitive enough. Master is where like people make less mistakes, but they know what they're doing. You're trying, you only get grade 3. You got this. You got this. You just gotta play more. It's really fun. Like when you think about Pokemon battles and like competitive, it might be a little overwhelming. And you're like man, you know, it's like I don't know if I'm good at this, but like the more you play, the more like addicted you get to it. Even if you lose, the more you're like, I need to get better. I need to change something on my team. It's fun, and you can literally just play whatever you want, like whatever makes you happy. Master is for the true sweatiest gamers. Well, Master is basically for the people that are trying to climb to rank 1. Yes. We're losing Lunaris to the addiction already. Well, but it's a good addiction because you don't pay any money. Like, the fact that the game is free is crazy. Like, online is free. The game is free. You just go ahead and download it from the Nintendo eShop and you're good to go. I think that's kind of crazy. And you can just play the game for free. You can just gacha. Well, it's free gacha, though. So you can just, like, roll your Pokemon every day until you get the Pokemons you want. Explain your tweet tagging Nayu in the League of Legends competition thing. Are you actually willing to do it? I'm willing to play. I think I'm always down for like, what's it called? Competitions. I was actually invited to the one, what's it called? The Rivals, the Iron Mouse one, but it was like kind of last minute, so I couldn't join. I couldn't agree. I couldn't say like yes, because obviously I have to like ask Mana-san. Golden Week. So I was like, I mean, this is a little last minute, but if you're willing to wait like maybe a couple of hours, maybe my manager will reply. Yeah. So unfortunately, obviously, Mana-san's on Golden Week, so I couldn't join. But also, it was kind of last minute, so I was like, man, if there was more time, maybe, right? So yeah, I'm always down to join competitions. I think it's just really fun. But yeah, I would. I mean, if like for some reason they contact us to join the League of Legends one, I'd probably do some League streams finally, just to practice, like maybe with Nayu, and maybe we'll invite some other people. The Tekken tournament organizers. Oh yeah, for the Tekken. Wait, there is a Tekken tournament or something, right? Yeah, I'm super down to join. Could your PC handle it? Yeah, I think my PC can handle it now. You guys have to remember that the reason why I struggled streaming League / Valorant was because my interface, my old interface, but I bought a new interface, so that same problem doesn't happen anymore. How do you play Tekken? You button mash. You press everything and then something will happen. Cheat code. Random BS, go! That's how you play? That's the only way it should be played. Like, how are the opponents able to predict you when you don't even know what you're doing? Is it real advice? If you want to have fun, yes. Isn't that the L lament mindset? I guess, maybe. Not really. I feel like L is a little more analytical, like more precise. Maybe lament. Maybe lament is more like random bullshit go. If you move your body while doing that, it works even better. Yeah, you dodge. Hope we can get another Smash off collab with FSP when you guys are in Japan. Maybe another game. Who knows? Maybe Tekken. Tekken off collab. Channel your inner lament and just... I feel like you saying like 0 days without VCraft being mentioned, but I feel like VCraft was such a iconic time. It's just hard to... It's probably one of the best RPs in VTubing history. Like I'm not even like selling it too much. I feel like it's so iconic. VCraft come back in FSP form. It would be nice if it did, yeah. Although I don't know if there's... So like, obviously, the thing is like, the thing about VCraft is that everything was made on the go, right? Everything was made on the go, so we didn't know who was going to be the bad guy. We didn't even know who was going to just like, you know, just chill and do their own thing. We didn't know who was going to be the quote-unquote good guy, you know? So like, I see how Vox played the quote-unquote villain, like, really well, right? And he was really good at leading that role. Now, when I think about FSP, who would be able to have such a powerful lead role like that, right? Because it's really difficult to be a villain. You might think it's like a breeze, but like, it's really difficult. It really is. It's probably one of the most difficult roles to play, a villain. I don't know if I can play a lead villain. When I was doing Lament, I was playing more like a side villain kind of thing that ended up just being the fuel to the main villain, right? So like everybody thought that Lament was like the main villain because he just pulled all the strings, right? But I didn't really lead anything. It just like it all played out exactly how I wanted it to play out. So I just wrote off of that, right? But I can't just make a whole like story, backstory stuff. Like Lament, L, Lucky were all created right in the spot. Because I thought about it once like Leo killed me like 2 or 3 times, right? But Vitruvius had a backstory, a whole other character that they looked up to or down to, right? Like, who would be able to do something like that if there was, like, you know, a main villain? I feel like it's really hard to top off. I feel like maybe Roscoe could make it work. Maybe, if he would want to. maybe Ash, potentially. But you gotta be also understand that a good villain in a roleplay server such as Minecraft or just like any game in general has to be somebody that has some kind of expertise in the game, right? Because if you're a good villain but you don't have the experience of the game, then you'll be outplayed really easily in a roleplay, like, as it goes, right? So the only people that I know that have that experience would be Liron, Gale, maybe Roscoe, right? Roscoe has like pretty good experience, but I don't see Liron as the main villain. I don't think he can pull that off. I think Liron could probably be like the main lead, like the good character. Like the energetic, like funny guy that's like, you know, the freaking Asta. The Asta from Black Clover. Yeah, Lilo's just a little goofy, but like in a good way. Could also be an anti-hero, yes. But I see Roscoe more in the roleplay way, like being like the only person that can pull off a villainous role with like the experience of, I mean, he was able to go toe to toe escaping from Viturius. I don't think anyone else would have been able to do that. That is crazy. That was like one of the craziest things. Did you see the Black Clover manga finish? Yeah, I can't wait for the anime. I don't want to read the manga. I want to watch the anime. Lilo couldn't even die properly in District V. Right, it would just be goofy. It would just be goofy. Yeah. It would just be kind of nice. Man, I'm really craving for one. I'm flying to Korea in the morning. I can't sleep. Oh my god, no, I get you. I feel you. I feel you. I can't sleep before a flight. It's just really rough. But it's okay. You'll get to sleep in the flight and enjoy Korea. Are you nice? No, I'm awful. I'm terrible. I'm a bad guy. I bite. Feed yourself and feed us, Lucy. We need that too. Yes, please. How about you all become villains and compete to be the most villainous villain? There has to be good guys. I mean, it would be kind of nice, to be fair. Like, the thing is, like, I've talked about this, right? But, like, it would take some time to set everything up. And like, I have a lot of things to work on, too. But it would be nice if we could do something, like, within FSP as well. And, like, maybe by the time everything's, like, done, we're talking, who knows when, like, maybe late this year or next year. Maybe at that time, Gen 4 has already debuted. So, like, we would have quite a lot of people that would probably join, right? I'm new here, and I am already scared. Whoops, my bad. It's okay, I'm not scary. I might look scary, but I'm not scary. Just make sure to read the rules before you chat so you don't get banned. Maybe they can help out with the planning. I feel like if you want to start planning something, it would have to be from now, and unfortunately, we don't know anything about them yet, so we don't even know if auditions are done. Yeah, we have no idea. Like, we will probably not meet them until, like, I don't know, like a month or two before the debut, which is, I don't know when, so. He has Gap Moe. He's a goofy guy. Wrong stream. You just came from Roscoe Graves. Also, my voice cracked. I mean, maybe you will meet them while you're in Japan. I will be there for about 2 to 3 months. I don't know the timeline. It's never impossible, but also, I don't know. So you can't be a bit goofy? No. It's my branding. I can't be goofy. I've been here the entire time, as you should. But you're mega funny. Okay, funny does not equal goofy. What is your brand? Lucien Lunaris. I think auditions are over. I mean, auditions probably. I think they're closed. So it's more like just like interview stuff, which takes quite a while. Can take several months. I have a Lucien Lunaris branded cutlery set. Yes. And I hope that you can use it however way you want to use it. Whether that be by displaying it, or using it to eat, or to place your cup on top. Still waiting for mine to ship. Yeah, it's gonna probably, maybe soon? Maybe? Your birthday panel is on my desk to keep me company. Yippee! I want my second set. Come to me. Imagine that second set has an additional puppet. That'd be crazy. I was actually like looking at, I don't know if the Lamentus stuff is already done. Is it gone? Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. It's still up. I wanted to answer something that maybe like one of the boys did not answer before. And maybe management haven't been able to answer, but I saw that some people were talking about how like they thought that the what's it called, the tote bag was like kind of expensive, or like people didn't want to buy a tote bag because they didn't know what materials or how good quality it was. So if there's like anyone that was still wondering, it's literally like similar to mine, and I think mine is like very, very good quality. It's like very up there when it comes to tote bags. So it's just smaller, I think, right? I think it's by dimensions it's smaller. I have one from FSP, like first stage production, like in general, that they gave us like at the beginning when Avalon debuted. They gave us like a batch of merch, and we got an FSP tote bag. So yeah, it's really good. It's really good quality. Yeah, in case like somebody was like on the verge of like, yeah, if they don't tell me if this is like good and good quality, then I don't want to buy it. I mean, it's really good. I think FSP merch in general, like they make sure that the merch is, you know, like pretty good quality, like for the price, I would say. Like obviously I wouldn't say it's like luxurious quality, because otherwise the merch would be insanely expensive, right? Yeah. It's waterproof? I don't know. I've never submerged my tote bag in water, so I don't know. The cutlery set is pretty good quality. Yeah, it is. I haven't had mine yet, but like I can tell from the photos that it's legit. I think the cutlery set and plate may be the highest quality merch I've seen thus far. I was gonna say that. I didn't want to say it because like there might have been something else, so I was thinking, but I think so. I think it's like of the highest quality so far. Normis, thank you for the 22 moons. I just arrived at workplace and Vcraft mentioned, Dead Hubby mentioned. Eating good? Yay, 22 moons. Now you make me excited for your future RP. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do with like a new RP character. Like, it's crazy. But that's until they release the Lucien Lunaris signature fragrance. Oh my god. Endless possibilities. But I was gonna be playing side character again. Yeah, honestly. Imagine a solid perfume. That'd be nice. If you had a perfume, would you add vanilla to it? Probably. Yeah, vanilla, coconut. I think it'd be nice. Yeah, but my next I think it's been approved already, but my next birthday merch is it's on the same like how do you say? I got the same, you know, like low-key wearable. Yeah, the same line, I guess. Yeah. Wearable, yes. Subtle merch. Kinda, yeah. If I hold a coffee mug, no, it's not anything. It's not a coffee mug. It's not a coffee mug. Let's just say that it definitely goes along with a tote bag. It definitely goes along with a tote bag. So like now you can go out. You can go out with the tote bag and this. And you do not have to worry about matching or like looking for anything that matches it because, well, my collars match with everything, right? So you'll be just fine. This means that FSB has to rerun the bag. I hope that they did rerun the tote bag because that'd be crazy. It's one of the best items I think that we've had. Can I bring it to a convention? Probably. While we're at it, let's just rerun everything ever, actually. I don't know if they would ever do that, to be honest. There's no chance for a necklace rerun? You mean the June Bride? Or the birthday? Because the ring necklace or the birthday necklace? Because I don't think I think the June Bride has the least possibilities to rerun. The birthday necklace. Oh, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. In general, like, some special merch does just, like, they just don't rerun. I think the only ones is just the voice packs that have been rerun, right? And Pappas, because it's very popular. But yeah, like, even the Nissa berries are just never coming back. So like, it was a very limited merch that only some people were able to get. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen physical merch. There has been at some conventions. There has been some standees from like past merch. But it's like, it's not online, right? It's more like, yeah, more like in conventions, in person, physical. I don't know if the news would also face that too, like the Nessos. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think if they were going to make either Nuis or Pappas, they would probably make more Pappas than Nuis. That's what I think, though. Not being able to have Lunartide key art panel book ends is destroying my soul. If only conventions didn't cost money. Unfortunately, fortunately, they have to sustain themselves somehow, right? Nui rerun for third. I don't see that being an impossibility for the third year, to be honest. Like, they literally don't have to make anything new. They just rerun the Nuis. That's what I think. Are you okay? Yeah, what happened? Are there any photos of the Nuis yet? No photos. Will the Nessos come back ever? No. We've been told not. So if they come back, it's just a miracle. I don't think so, though. That would be like a 50-50 chance for that, no? Nui, come back, please. Yeah, honestly, like, I would rather Nuis to come back. There's been some really cute merch I've seen that ran before I found FSB, and I'm so sad it'll probably never come back. Which one exactly are you talking about? No music? Wait, there's no music? No, there is music. It's just very low. If you have me very low on your PC/phone, then you might not hear the music because the music is very low. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that because like sometimes when I watch a stream and they have the BGM like very low and you watch them on low volume, you can just hear their voice, which is understandable. No respect for the people watching him on their Samsung fridge. What do you mean? I literally like sympathize. It's hard to hear on speakers, so it's understandable. It's okay, you don't have to hear the music, you just have to hear me. That's why you're here. The jewelry merch, June Bride, your birthday necklace, Cass's ring. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't think June Bride will come back. But you're at a good time, okay? Listen, you're at a good time because I can't say anything, but there will be probably one of the best merch drops ever at some point, okay? Not soon though, not soon, because I told you there's not going to be any like group merch in a while, but like when they finally do it, it's going to be one of the best ones. Spill the date? I don't know the date. If I knew the date, I'd probably say like soon, but like I don't know yet. It's whenever the merch come back, you know, like, because I told you there's gonna be like a time break where like we're not gonna have anything until then. Is this a slash series or slash JK? Slash SRS. Jen. I personally think it's really good. I don't know all of the items. Okay, I don't know all of the items. I know only a few of them, and imagine if that's only a few of them, that just means that the rest could just be insane. And I know that a lot of you are going to love it, and maybe some of you would be like, "Oh man, I wish there was a, you know, there was this." I know who they are. I know who they are. But it's okay. I'm sure you'll like it regardless. And there's, okay, let me tell you something though. There's a hint of that somewhere, but I'm not gonna tell you where. This is targeted. Well, it's not that it's targeted, but like there's definitely a lot of people that, you know, like see things differently, so I get it. I get it. You hinted, not me. Madison's hinted at it, and I hinted at it too after. Like, after. In your past streams or tweets? I don't know. Somewhere. We've talked about before. I wouldn't say talk about. Maybe we talked about. Not me, though. But I've hinted at it. I'm just saying, look forward to it, because I think it's going to be one of a... I don't know about, like, quality. If it's, like, for example, like, higher quality than the, you know, the plate. But I'm talking about, like, as in, like, the merch drop is going to be probably one of my favorites. Like, one of the best merch drops. Like, the 1 year was really cool. I think I really liked... I really liked the 1 year. The 2 year was also really cool. With the Nui introduction, and there's like some new items. But for this one, this is also a first time that they're doing something like this. So that's why it's just like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a first time. First time, like, as in theme? I don't know about the theme, but first time as in, like, we haven't done this in the 3 years that we've been here. It amazes me that he remembers Monason's talking about it. It's because you guys know. You guys know. It's just that you can't think about it. But you guys know. Manifesting Checky. I don't know if there's going to be Checky on that. There might be? I don't know. I really don't know about that. Like I said, I only know some of it. Now I have to dig through my own brain for this. It's okay. I'm pretty sure some of you will probably like think about it and you'll be like, nah, there's no way they'll do that. Right? But yeah, but they will. They will. I'm still curious because I haven't seen a lot of it. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of it. I haven't even seen the artwork for it. A lot where, like, I've only seen, like, I've only, not even seen, I know some of the things. Yeah, I've only know some of the things, but not all of it. So literally in the dark. Yeah, I only know the things that I'm hyped for. Can you hint that this is some stuff you have been recording? Yeah. I mean, yeah, duh, it's merch. Of course, it's gonna have a voice pack. So yeah, it's quite a long one too. Rank this VP compared to the others? I can't. I can't rank it yet. All I'm gonna say though, is like for me, okay, for me personally, I think it's fun because this is unique in a sense, right? For me, it's unique. However, for some people, this is going to be SS tier. Okay, this is how I'm gonna put it. For me, I think it's a fun thing and a really nice experience. But for some people, it's gonna be SS tier. Yes. And when I say some people, you will understand why. I feel you're, yeah, this is targeted for a specific group of people. But it doesn't mean that you can't just get it if you're not that specific group of people. I hope that makes sense. There's an apron and a mug and a rolling pin. Surely, yes, surely. It's me, I'm people. Yeah, that's the only, like, the only hint that I'm gonna give is that this is 100% targeted to a specific, like, type of people. But, like, this type of people are not the only ones that can enjoy it, if that makes sense. I think it's a funny and silly one. When it comes to, like, voice pack, at least. Like, compared to other stuff, I think this is more, like, funny and silly. And, you know, maybe some, like, really nice parts. More specific than June Bride? What do you mean more specific? Oh, you mean, like, June Bride being, like, very, like, specific towards a type of audience? No, I think it's exactly like that. It's exactly like that. Like, it's just like, it's for a specific type of people, but not necessarily. If it's anything like April Fool's, no, it's not like April Fool's. This is gonna be like a full-on merch drop. More silly than April Fool's? No, when I say silly, it's just because there's gonna be like some funny moments. Some very, very funny and silly moments. Barry's 837th defeat. No, trust me, you're gonna enjoy it regardless. You're gonna enjoy it regardless. Like I said, while this is targeted to a specific type of people, it can be enjoyed by people that are not that type. Casual people? I don't think you can call them casual people. I think you can just call them just people. I guess like you could probably I can probably like say like this. It's targeted to a specific type of Lunarist, but all Lunarists can enjoy it. Does that make more sense? So my pet fish can't enjoy it? I mean, is your pet fish not a Lunarist? And why isn't it a Lunarist yet? Is it the Freaknarist? No. No, it doesn't go that way. So yeah, it's gonna be a treat. It's gonna be a treat for sure. I love how smart you are about merch. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. And like, while I don't think it's gonna beat the god tier April Fool's voice pack, I think it's very unique. This is like a very unique type of merch. Remember when the last time that I said that something was very unique? I think it was during the one group merch that we had. Was it Halloween, right? That we had to all record for one voice pack. Like that's an example of something being unique, right? So I was like very excited and like very looking forward to it. So this also has a little twist on the merch that makes it unique from other merch drops. Right? Obviously, like every merch is unique to itself because they all have like different things on the merch. But like I think in general, the whole merch, this new merch is very unique. It has its own like its own place. Group VPs are the best invention since Lightbread. Yeah, right. But that kind of like went away when we did the April Fools because that one was also group, right? So like I guess that makes less unique for the Halloween one, but at the time that it was released, it was something new. It was like something unique to us, like we've never done before, right? So like that's what I'm saying, like when something is unique, you know, it could be something like a new item, right? There could be like a whole new line of merch that you've never seen before, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the voice pack, by the way. I'm just talking in general, like the merch is going to be unique. Like, you've never seen this before in things that we've done. Lunar Tide VP, the giveaways would be endless. I wish they knew that. I wish they knew that. Maybe we can do... That's a good idea, honestly. That's a good idea. I would want to do Lunar Tide merch. We could do that. I'll let them know. I think the Winter Q puzzle chain was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, yeah. Now he's playing. I'm not playing, I'm serious. I'm 100% serious. I think that's a really cool idea. That would be really nice. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really nice. And I hope that you guys will support it. You know, regardless if it's not your thing. But I think it'll be your thing, even if, you know, like I think you'll still enjoy it even if it's not your thing. Don't forget my parents' union's merch too. Yeah, we'll have every single ship of FSP as merch. Yes. We'll do Super Spanish Bros. We'll do Lunarage. We'll do all of them. Yeah, all of them. That's really smart. A good day to be a multi-chipper. You know that I always support your merch even though it's not my cup of tea. So my merch is not your cup of tea? What the hell? Is that what you're saying? Can I get the ship merch for Lucy Lunaris? Lucy Lunaris. I thought you said Lunaris. For Lucy and Lunaris? We already have one actually, if you didn't think about it. The spoon and the fork is basically ship merch. Right? Because we're matching. Hello, Canon? That was the whole idea behind it, wasn't it? Like when I mentioned it, because like Manisan asked me like, what do you want for the spoon and for the fork? And I was like, well, Manisan suggested like, do you want it to be like just Lucien Lunaris on both? And I was like, no, I want it to be like it's like a matching thing. So that's the whole idea behind it. It's supposed to be matching. Like you have the fork and the spoon. Yeah, and then I gave that idea to Manasa, and I was like, what do you think? You think that's a good idea? And they were, yeah, that's good. And I was, yeah, because I wanted to include the Lunaris in it. When you talk about ship merch and then you get a freaking Titanic. Oh, here's your ship merch. What's your favorite ship? There's a language barrier over here. Gale should sell tiny models of the SS tax evasion. Oh, yeah. Didn't he get like freaking folded by taxes again? So how is he the captain of the SS tax evasion when he can't evade taxes? Is there a chat rules section? Didn't see one. Nice to meet you. Yes, there is. It's in the description. It should be in the description. There is. It's at the bottom. The descriptions. He's not very good at it. No one can evade the IRS, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna say anything though, but like, I haven't had any problems with that. I'm just saying. And everything has been legal. I'm just good at it. Let's just say that almost 90% of the things I do are business expenses. Should you be telling us this? I mean, it's legal, yes. It's legal. I'm not being specific about it, but I'm just saying, let's just say that almost 90% of the things I do is a business expense. Let's say it's a joke for legal reasons. It's not a joke, though. He does Lunomi's roast stream so he can claim all the groceries business expense. If you inform yourself very well, you'd be surprised how much you can write off. as a business expense. You just gotta read a lot. And I don't mind. I play card games. I already read a lot. How do we get a bed as a business expense? Okay, not that. That is the reason why I don't have a bed, because I can't write it off. And because I don't have the money for it. But like, if you think about it, you know, traveling is a business expense, technically. Anything you eat while you're traveling is a business expense, right? Because it's all for work. Games is a business expense, right? So a lot of those things, like if I buy a new mic, if I buy a new interface, it's all for quote unquote work, so it's a business expense. Is your house a business expense? Yes. I am not kidding you. It's my office. It's my workplace. Not necessarily called a business expense, okay? Don't get it wrong. But there's ways, things that you can do. Do you submit your tax by yourself? Yeah. You just gotta know how to read. He probably bought a new towel and PJs after doing... Yeah, but there's things that you can't, like, write off. Like, obviously, you don't write off clothes that you buy. You don't write off whatever other things that you buy. And again, this is, like, very specific to some people, right? Like, most of the things that I do on stream, like, they are work related, so I am able to write them off. So it helps out for taxes stuff. Your rubber duckies for the stream? No, those are not business expense. No. Anything that's like soap, whatever, it's not a business expense. The Nintendo Switch was a business expense. Yes. Which is kind of crazy to think, but yes, it was, because I use it for, you know, quote unquote work. So Wi-Fi, yep, business expense. Well, it's not a business expense, like, you don't list it as that. You list it as utilities, utility rent, right? I use it for work. What about gacha pools? If you do gacha, that's technically a game, like buying a game, so yes, you could. Technically. But again, this is like very specific to like people that are self-employed, like, you know, like similar to that. Like, you can't do that if you have a job that's like an office job. But yeah, it's just a lot of like reading to know what exactly you can. Isn't your PC literally a business expense too? Like, it makes sense, right? But I can't write it off anymore because like I already bought it and I already did that. Like, I already did that the first time, right? Just don't miss those quarterly estimated payments. Yep. Again, like, you just gotta read well to like know what you can. And plus, it's like, here's the thing though. What makes a difference as to like how much you're paying is how much you're earning as well. I don't think I make enough that my business expenses don't matter. So my business expenses matter so much because they come up to the amount of that I earn. So they're like, so where'd the money go? Well, I spent it all in work stuff. So technically I'm surviving. Right? So they're like, why would you have to pay that much in taxes when you're just surviving, right? Can you write off the convenience snacks as a business expense? Yeah, pretty much anything that you do during your travels. If it's for work related, yes, you can. That's why you keep all the receipts. You pay more than what you earn. I don't think you pay more than what you earn yearly. I don't think that's possible. There's no way. You should never be able to pay more than what you earn yearly. Your Pokemon cards? Yeah, those are business expense too. It's content. You can overpay technically. Depends. Do you prefer Lucy or Lucien? I don't mind. Any is fine. I could buy Cass's Pokemon card collection with that, with what I pay in taxes. Honestly, probably. But then again, like, some people earn a lot of money, right? Some people earn a lot of money, and obviously the more money, the more the taxes are. Like I said, when they analyze my earnings plus my expenses, they're like, oh yeah, this guy doesn't make any money. we're not gonna give him a 3,000 taxes pay. Like, yeah, no. Do you save the receipts? Yeah, not my backpack. Well, my backpack too, but I have a ton of receipts, yeah. I keep all of them. Corbin's Gal, thank you so much for the 7 moons. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, I mean, there are ways. You have a folder for your receipts? No, I just keep them all inside like a little bag. Is there a tax refund over there too? There is, but like I don't get anything back. If I'm not paying anything, I don't get anything back. Right? I'm not saying I don't pay anything, but I'm saying like, if I don't pay anything as in like, if it's not that much of an amount, I don't get anything back. Right? Like, when I say that, I mean like, let's say like any small amount is like, it doesn't really matter. I don't get anything. Right? Little bag inside your backpack for receipts, yeah. Do you need to keep the physical ones for submission? You don't have to submit them, you just need to know. Does the receipt text didn't dissolve? No, why would they? That's an insane amount to keep track? Not really, it's not that many receipts. Yeah, I think I'm just very smart when it comes to taxes, so like I don't get folded with the money I don't have. Cause like imagine I'm doing my taxes and then I'm like, oh yeah, you have to pay 2,000, 3,000, and I'm like, frick, I don't have that money, right? So I'm just really smart the way I do my taxes so that like I don't have to pay that much. Like, yeah, maybe I don't get that much in return, but like that's fine. I don't care. I don't really care. As long as I'm not freaking dying because I don't have money to pay my taxes, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's nothing like illegal or anything like that. Obviously, I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, like, if you read, if you think about it, if you sit down for a little bit, you read out what you can write off, you'd be surprised at the amount of things that you have been missing on. Because a lot of the text is so long that people are like, I don't want to read. But like, just sit down a little bit, read, analyze what you can do and what you can't do, right? My dad does my taxes. I don't worry about that. Hey, that's cool. You can be a financial advisor, listen to you all day. Yeah, don't buy bed frames, don't get a couch, do not get a phone, And yeah, you'll save a lot of money. There you go. There's my financial advice. That'll be $3,000. Wait, wrong sum. That'll be $100. Don't mention you two. No, you have to do that though. Do you still at least have data on your phone when you're outside? Data? On my phone? Data? What phone? On your work phone? No, I don't have any data on my work phone. What happens if there's an emergency? Well, let me tell you what happens. Nobody lives near me, so it wouldn't matter. The closest person to me is Gail, and Gail lives about a couple of hours away from me. By that time, I'd already be probably dead. Gale can drive really fast. No matter how fast he drives, even if he's the freaking Flash, I'd already be dead. You can consider living next to the police station or hospital. I used to live near the police station, and all I could hear was wee 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 wee. I missed the sirens ASMR. Do you guys remember that one? The forbidden ASMR, the ASMR incident where there was like a whole ass like helicopters, ambulances. The world was ending, dude. I should rename that the end of the world ASMR. Studying Japanese while the end of the world is happening ASMR. Was that membership? POB, the zombie apocalypse has hit and your weird pale neighbor asks you to use the cell phone. Nope, it's a public stream. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna need somebody to send it to me on the general tag so that I can find it faster, and then I'll just rename it after the stream. Seriously? Yes. It's been long. It's been so long. It doesn't matter if I change the name. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. Who knows? It'll probably even get more traction. I kind of miss your random situation ASMR bits. I really want to watch that again now that you mention it. You should. Yes. Anyways, let me show you the schedule before I gauge. Where is my schedule here? Schedule time. Beautiful artwork. Yes. Okay. We're doing Moonlight Chats today. No stream tomorrow. Probably. Because I have some final things to record. If I'm done in time, I might play some Tomodachi Life. Same time as usual. 6 p.m. EDT, 7 a.m. JST. But again, it's not... Like, the waiting room will probably just be made, like, on the spot. It'll just be a guerrilla. But most likely, no stream. Wednesday, Fire Red, Soul Link, Lunar Tide vs. Great Petal Part 3. We're winning. Thursday, Resident Evil Finale. And then Friday, Outer Wilds. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see what the game's about. Not gonna be a long run, so it'll just be a little bit. But yeah, I'll be playing Outer Wilds. And then Saturday, we're doing the infamous... the long-awaited voice pack tier list, and maybe more if we finish early. Yep. You don't know anything about Outer Wilds? Me neither. I don't know anything about Outer Wilds, so I'm excited to know what it is about. Yep, VP tier lists. Yep. But that's it for the schedule. Pretty simple schedule, but solid, I would say. Looking forward to it. Would you be taking suggestions for other tier lists? It depends if I can find them, because the only one that I'm gonna make is the voice pack one. If there are other like simple tier lists and I have time, I'm down. But if we take a long time, which considering it's me and I talk a lot, I think we're probably going to take like about 2 hours to do the first tier list. So we'll see. Maybe tier list of which Lucy merch you like the most. That one is probably rough because there's so much. It's not like voice packs. It's not that you talk, it's that you argue. Yes, I argue with myself about everything. Favorite streams tier list. Let me just put 700 streams on that tier list. I will never end. I would literally never end. You'll be arguing with us? Why would I argue with you? I would only argue with myself. Like with you is either I agree or I don't. And that's it, final. I don't go further. You banter with us, right, but it doesn't usually go too long. Favorite livers? Oh, favorite livers tier list? Yes, number 1, cow liver. Yummy. Number 2, FSBEN members' livers. Yum. What's your least favorite part of the body to eat? Well, if there was a least favorite part of the body to eat, I would not eat it. Duh. Sir, is there a part? No. Okay, well, let's talk about chicken, though. Like, chicken, probably the least part. It's like, frick, I don't know. It's the thing is, like, Japan has changed my perspective. Like, Japan has taught me that if you cook something the right way, it'll be good. But in America and even Latin America, like, I just sometimes don't like the way they cook things. But in Japan, they cook everything in a certain way that you'll be like, damn, I didn't think about it like this. Like, I personally don't like chicken skin, right? But in Japan, the way they make it in the skewer, like, it's so good. And I'm just like, what? I would have never eaten this before. But you like yakitori, exactly. So you prefer how they cooked rather than the food itself? Yes. One thing that I absolutely don't like, but I think this is just in general, is tripes. Yeah, I don't like the texture. Even if they cook it in Japan in a certain way, I don't like it. Any kind of tripes. Not my thing. What is your favorite way of cooking chicken? Probably fried chicken. What's your favorite fish to eat? I can't think quick. Salmon? So no tuna or anything? No, I like tuna, but they asked what's my favorite one. Favorite usually means one. Unless they say favorites, right? Plural, but it was singular, so salmon. The L in salmon is silent? No. Don't come to me with that. No. We're not gonna start this. It's salmon. Not salmon. Nah. I'm not gonna argue on this one. This is salmon. It's salmon. You just said... No, I said salmon. I always say salmon. What about almond? The same. Almond. What? What do you mean? What's your point? How do you say salmonella? The same way. Salmonella. Salmonella. Like, it's the same. Pronounce GIF for me, real quick. GIF. What's wrong with that? Is this rage bait? It's not. Nothing. That's the correct way. Thanks. He's one of those is crazy. I'm studying English pronunciation right now. Yes. GIF is not GIF. I was with you until GIF? What do you mean? It's GIF. Like, how do you say the thing? Fuji or Fugi? The thing that we use for, like, collabs and stuff. Fugi or Fuji? I call it Fuji. Because it's supposed to be for Mount Fuji, not Fugi, right? So why the frick do you think GIF is GIF? GIF is the only correct pronunciation. Thank you. Thank you. It stands for graphic. Okay, but where's the gra? Where's the gra? Why isn't it graphic? Or fic? Why is it GIF? That's not how G works. Oh, that is how it works. Gift minus the T. Okay, but that's a different word. That's gift. We're talking about GIF. Actually, I'm an English major. You're wrong. No, you're a fit. I'm not Jeracy. Okay, no, but that's different though. That's a name. That's your name. You can pronounce your name the way you, whatever way you want to pronounce your name. But it's a G. Okay, so you're telling me you pronounce gorge instead of George? I don't know about almond and stuff, but it's GIF. Literally, the creator said so, no discussion. Thank you, Nayuta Umbridge. This is why you're my favorite FSPEN member. Thank you. He's been listening. Exactly. Listen, I understand Nayu's point of view of saying almond and salmon because I know Americans pronounce salmon and probably almond. I don't know. I personally like to say salmon because it has an L and almond because it has an L. Are you going to eat Nayu's liver? No, he's safe for now. We'll go to a nice cafe together. So we pronounce the L in Lucien Lunaris? Yes. Who isn't safe? Nobody else. How do you pronounce night? Night. What do you mean? What's there to mispronounce? Night. What do you want me to say? Knight? Do you also want me to say Kno? Yes? Well, you can do that. I mean, you're free to do whatever you want. If somebody will understand you or not, I guess that's on them. First ever Lucien stream, kinda nervous. Don't be nervous, it's okay. This is just usually how it goes, especially on Zatsu streams. It's not like I'm gonna come out of the screen and like bite you or eat you or anything like that, right? So yeah, don't worry about that. The more I can do is just get really close Right, but like, my head is not gonna come out of your screen. So, it's okay, don't worry. It's my first stream too. Hi. Welcome, welcome. I offer to be sacrificed. That's crazy. Slave Tori, thank you for the super. I have a bubble and you just popped it. A bubble? Can you stare at us for 10 seconds? There you go. He's holding his breath too. How did you know? How did you know? What the frick? Nor miss, thank you for the super. Sneakily peck on the forehead. Choo! Sorry, I had to dodge that. So that goes. Thank you for the super. Too close, Lucy. It's never too close. It's never too close. It's never too close. Taco, thank you so much for the super. Let me see if YouTube lets me read the super. Guy who pronounces L in Lunaris. That's me. Can we see 2.0 hair? It's been 84 years. We miss it. Can we stay like this? You are close enough for head pats. No escape. Huh! Huh! Sorry, I had to dodge. Mafia Gravity, thank you for the super. Okay, well, wait, let me see. This is a fun birthday. Anyways, want some more cake? Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Honey, thank you for the super. Kya, Lucy. I don't read kanji. Arigato. Ikemen Lucy. Oh my god. When I opened YouTube, Lucy's beautiful face was suddenly right up close. My heart might actually stop. Lucy Taskaru. Thank you for the super casito. I think you have something on your eye. Get closer. This is as close as I can get. Boop. Got your nose. Huh. Can you wink? Milk Pete, thank you for the super. Say, ah, I'll feed you a cupcake too. Ah. You're so silly. Sometimes you gotta sprinkle a little bit of silliness. The timing, that was funny. Shake your fangs. Maya, thank you for the super. POV, you're the coffee in Lucy's mug. Oh my god. Yes. There you go, a little Lunaris down there. Found out about you and your genmates this morning and decided to subscribe to all of you guys. Let's go! Now it's time for you to listen to all of our music. Yes. It's good. I recommend it. Also, Paranoia is about to be at 1 million. So go stream that. Now. Yeah, but all right, it's time. It's time. I know, but it's time for Moonlight Chats to wrap up today. I hope that you've had a great time. One-tastic time today. Please don't forget about what I told you, okay? Stay calm. There's going to be a little announcement later. I'm not sure what time, but it probably will be like maybe in an hour. Yeah, maybe like in an hour. It's going to be okay. If anything, it's really nothing bad, at least not for us, right? So just reassuring you that it's going to be okay. Just read, okay? Now, Winnie, thank you so much for the super. POV, it's your wedding and it's time to kiss your bride. It's Lucy. What the frick? Yeah, and I will not talk about it unless Mane-san say that it's okay. But like, I'd rather not, to be honest. I think it's pretty simple from what you will read. So don't worry about it. Don't try to make like, you know, assumptions, or like don't try to like, you know, like conspiracy theories or whatever. Trust me when I tell you it's gonna be okay. Slitori, thank you for the super. Gives forehead smooch. Thank you. Lian Mochi, thank you for the super. Pokes your face. Love this cute vampy. Okay, you know what? This time around, I'll let it hit. Yeah, don't speculate. Exactly. Alphonsine, thank you for the 19 moons. Miss you and the Sobling so much. Can't wait for this week. Hee hee boop. Got your nose again. What the flip, dude? My nose. That's my nose. That's how I smell. Also, Lucy, thank you for the reassurance. MLC is always a nice start to my day. Looking forward to what you're cooking. I will be cooking. Yes. Hopefully that cover will come soon, I hope. McTruffles, thank you for the super POV. You're the last Pringle inside the can. Also, thank you for the comforting MLC and for reassuring us, and had a lot of fun today. Invisible poke on your nose. Thanks for it being invisible. Okay, forehead moi. I can't move, frick! Ring, thank you so much for the... I can't read. Wait, frick. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Rah! Can we ask a question? Yes, one question. Only one singular question. Just one. And then I'll go. Kid, thank you for the 9 moons. Headset and forehead kiss. Mwah, 9 moons. Yippee. Cayenne, thank you so much for the super. Thank you for the beautiful view, handsome. Thank you for being here. Do you always enjoy talking to us? I do. I do. That's why I always have my long zatsus, because it's really fun. And you guys are very funny. You guys make me laugh. And I think that's one of the most important things about having a conversation. If somebody can make you laugh. Hey Claire, thank you for the 25 moons. Thank you for the reassurance. We'll be just fine. We will be just fine. You think we're funny? I think so. I think you guys are extremely funny. Otherwise, I'd probably be bored as heck talking. And I'd probably, I don't know, at least personally as an introvert, right? Like, a lot of people are different. This is just me, right? At least as an introvert, I don't really like talking to people. So like the fact that I'm here always talking for this long, you know, it's a good sign, right? It's a good sign. It's a good thing. Arigato, thank you so much for the super. I'm patting your cute face. Nade. Thank you for amazing something. Yes. Thank you. Mayu, thank you so much for the 19 moons. Thank you. What if some of us aren't funny? You're all funny in your own way. And that's what I like. Every single one of you is very unique. A very unique Lunarist. We have one more question. No more questions! You're gonna have to wait until the next stream for another question. Or else it'll be in Akasupa for another question. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next stream. Might be tomorrow, or we just follow the schedule as per usual. Edna, thank you so much for the super. Missing Lucy hours be hitting hard because I was sick all last week. But I'm glad to be able to catch MLC today. You and siblings always make me my day. And then Gracie, thank you for the super. Can we get a reward for being funny? Like a kith? Alright, kith. There we go. Tony Boogie, thank you for the super. It's a pretty view from our perspective. You think so? Tanisha Mark, thank you for the rose. You hate us? No, that's what they asked for. So I said that. Like a kith, okay? There's a kith. Kith. Alright, well, I'll see you guys the next time. It'll probably be, I don't know, tomorrow. We'll see if I finish the recordings. But we'll see. I feel a lot better, as you can tell. My voice is not like... But yeah. Thank you, everyone. I will see you all the next time. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Nice rest of your evening / night / sleep / work / whatever you're doing. See, Tori, think of this, but can we get a lip sound for being funny? There you go. There's a lip sound. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Johnny. Mwah.